So you're now going to create a paraphrase of the poem, and that's going to be the P in TP Cast. As you do, I want you to consider who seems to be speaking. Where is the story taking place? When does the action take place? What seems to be the conflict? Why is there conflict? Is there any background information? You will have 4 minutes to create your paraphrase. Connotation is the association that words carry. Look for patterns in diction in the poem. Then, using your tone resource, choose a word that characterizes the speaker's attitude. In the first column, include the words that have negative connotations. In the middle column, include silly or sarcastic diction. In the third column, record words that appeal to or address the listener of the poem. You will have about 5 minutes to complete this activity. We will complete the next row now. Do you see any shifts, changes, or contrasts in the poem? What is the effect of those shifts, changes, or contrasts? As you look through the poem and think about those two questions, I want you to consider, does the sentence structure change? Does the point of view change? Does the subject change? And does the tone change? You will have about 6 minutes to complete this row. Now we're going to complete the next 2 rows. How has your understanding of the title of the poem changed? And what is the theme of the poem? For the title row, examine the title again. What does it mean now that you've read the poem? Did the meaning of the title change? I'm going to give you 3 minutes to finish the second to last row. Now write a thematic statement for the poem. At the end of the block, I will be checking these handouts to see how well you understood the poem. Remember that thematic statements should be declarative sentences. They should be universal because they should be able to apply to another text. They should not be bound by time period, genre, culture, etc. And they should reveal truths about human nature. And remember, the overall definition of a thematic statement is a sentence that describes how the author's vision about the human condition is revealed. In other words, he represents the subject by an abstract noun. I'm going to give you about 3 minutes to complete that final row. If you don't finish this before the bell rings, this is for homework, and I will be checking before the start of class at the next class period. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and close out the lesson. Congratulations! You have completed Lesson 25 of the Odyssey unit. In this lesson, you continued rereading, annotating, and analyzing a critical scene from the Odyssey. You also analyzed the representation of the same scene from Book 12 in a different medium.